Hello, all you beautiful, valid people out there. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I'm here with my friend and co-host.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl,
Please
Araya.
stop doing that! That's not your brand! Make up something else!
That's my brand for these episodes.
Why?
Because it's fun.
No, it's not! Well, I haven't done it. Maybe I should try it.
You should try it.
No, I'm not a girl, though, so it won't work. And I'll probably get...
Debatable.
What do you mean, debatable?
Debatable that it won't work.
Oh, I thought you meant debatable that I wasn't a girl. I was like, wait, do you know something that I
No.
don't?
No.
This is me coming out, but I'm not actually coming out. Araya just thinks I am.
I just totally misinterpret the situation, like, completely.
It's like whenever like imagine if you said, like, to be frank, like, can I be frank with you? And it's like, yes, absolutely. Do you want he, him pronouns?
Yes, I've seen the TikTok.
It's great. It's absolutely fucking beautiful.
It was a good TikTok, yes.
I love it. Fuck giving credit to people. Everything's my bit if I watch it once.
Fair enough. Anyways, last time, what the fuck just happened?
Nagito's dead.
Nagito fucking
Like,
died.
Like, not, like, kinda dead, like, really dead.
He's so fucking dead.
Like, every bit of him was dead, and he was probably tortured beforehand.
Seems to be the case.
Have you ever tortured anyone, Araya?
No, probably not.
As one of your victims, I can say yes. Yes, you have.
I don't think that's fair to say.
I think, like, whenever, like, we're about to start recording, and you go up, like, really close to the microphone, and you start, like singing, like
Jay.
Unraveled but from Tokyo Ghoul, like, really, like, uncomfortably close to the microphone, I think that's torture.
Yeah. But Jay, listen. What you're not remembering is that you used to turn your gain up all the way and scream into your microphone every recording.
I wouldn't
So
scream.
I think I'm totally justified.
I would literally be talking at a normal volume. It's just the fact that the
right.
game
You'd
was
be
up
talking
that
at normal
high.
volume,
But the game was up
super
so high, so it doesn't
So
matter.
you have no right to talk to me, Jay.
I do. It's been like 2 years since then.
Yeah, and then I'm giving you justice 2 years after the fact. There's no
Left.
statute of limitations.
I think there is. And if there isn't, then I'll make
no.
one. I'm gonna make one.
Well, too late.
No, I already made it. I just made it up just now.
What? Well, no, because I
Yep.
had a statute of
Nope.
limitations
Nope.
for when creating statute of limitations.
Nope.
And you can't create a statute of limitations in response to something that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, I just did.
Jesus Christ.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
Yes.
What are you gonna arrest me for?
For creating invalid laws. I don't know, man. This bit's bad.
You're
Move
bad.
on.
So anyways,
Sometimes. Sometimes I can be a bad girl.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm so uncomfortable right now, like scarily so. Ah, gross.
Don't say things that can be interpreted as uncomfortable, Jay. This is your fault.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. You did, you schmuck.
You said a word that reminded me of a different word.
It's not my fault. Your head's in the fucking gutters. I don't want to know what you're into in the bedroom, okay? Leave me alone. I may be 18 now, but it doesn't mean that you can just do shit like this. Fuck.
I didn't say anything.
You did.
I made a joke.
It's
I made a
uncomfortable.
joke.
A very uncomfortable joke that could have validity to it. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'll stop.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
So I am only slightly scared of Sonya at the moment. You know?
Yeah?
Very scared because of like
Very. Not only slightly.
Yeah, I mean, she's a scary person anyway. Like the type that Kazuichi would let peg them any time that she asked.
Yeah.
Uncomfortably
Not that she'd
so.
ask.
No, but if she did, he would literally, no questions asked.
He'd be there in a heartbeat.
I don't know where on the island you'd get a dildo, though.
You could make one.
Sounds terrifying and also inhumane.
Jay, you were just yelling at me for making jokes.
I didn't make a joke. It was a legitimate thing.
Sure.
That one's true. You're the one who said that you'd make one. I never said anything about making one.
That wasn't a joke.
What do you mean?
That was a response to your... You were like, where would they get one? And I'm like, this is a possible answer. I was
still
offering you...
It's still
answers to your
inhumane and
question.
also, torturous.
Jay, this is not fair.
How so? Araya's gaslighting me.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Araya's gaslighting me.
Jay is infringing on my rights.
Araya can't do anything without stuttering.
Jay's infringing my rights.
I think the fact that you just repeated yourself and still stuttered scares me. Let's break it down really slowly, okay? Jay's infringing on my rights.
Jay's infringing on my rights.
So
Jay's infringing on my rights.
So you're saying-
Jay's infringing on my rights. Jay's infringing.
Araya?
Yeah?
You're really reminding me of another person in my life that I don't think you've ever interacting with. But it's like this is the kind of jokes that I could imagine them making, and it's very scary.
Really?
Yeah, my friend, their name's Sawer. Their name's Sawyer, but I've always called them Sawer. They do Twitch and stuff. They're pretty cool. I'm Soy on Twitch. They're pretty cool. Go check them out. Something like that. I'm Soy. I'm Soy, I think. But me and them would make jokes like that constantly, where we would just argue a lot, and like that. Jay's infringing on my rights. I'm pretty sure verbatim that I've been told that before by them.
God damn it.
And
Nobody's original in this world.
I would like to say, I do not infringe on people's rights. I have plenty of rights. I'll be honest with you.
You have plenty of rights.
Yeah, I do, because I don't let people take them away because I'm awesome.
That's not what infringing on my rights means.
Yeah, it is.
No, it means you've taken my rights away.
I never took shit. You broke the statute of limitations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I made it up.
But you made it up after I broke it.
So?
So it didn't matter.
So eventually the shock finally registered with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is dumb. We need to move on.
A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. I love when during that black screen, it lets you sit with it for a moment, and then instantly comes back as soon as it knows that you won't click through until you're ready. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think that's a cool touch. But look at this. Let's dissect this for a moment. There's
okay.
It looks like, I don't know what that is. That almost looks like an extension cord up on the top. I know it's not an extension cord, but that's what it reminds me of. But with blood all over it, so I don't know what that was. That has to do with something, but I don't know what it is. Of course, all their limbs are tied up. It looks like they were stabbed in their right hand, like you said last time. And there's a huge spear right through the stomach, and cuts all over the the left arm and the two legs, and a gag also. How could you get information out of him if you gagged him?
That's a good question.
I'm sure that maybe they tortured them beforehand and then threw the gag on after they were finished.
Yeah.
Or once people got close so that no one would hear it.
Yeah, so that they wouldn't hear him scream or something.
But see, that's shock on Nagito's face, not terror. Or that's what I assume anyway. I don't see Nagito getting scared of death.
Fair enough.
Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. I'm glad the voice actor did that for me. I love how, like, all the characters still have the same reaction every time they see a dead body. I mean, I know I would still every single time, but it's still, like, I feel like there's always, like, a huge reaction. I don't know. There's a scream.
Fair enough.
Everybody screams. Would you
Everybody
scream if you
screams.
saw a dead body?
Probably.
So you're not a sociopath?
Probably not.
That's disappointing.
I don't know.
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he?
Nah, he just put a bunch of fake blood all over himself, you know? Because that's what you do on a normal, probably Tuesday afternoon. This probably isn't
I
a
wouldn't
Tuesday.
put past faking it. I wouldn't put faking it past Nagito. If the situation was correct, he'd do that.
But, look, are you seeing his body? This isn't faking it, though.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not in this case. I mean, it's Nagito, you know?
I swear to God, if
Good
this is all proven to be that Nagito's alive and just chilling, I'm gonna throw a fit.
In a deep state of meditation, he slowed his heartbeat down.
That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us, he always tried to confuse us, that's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believe that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. Never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Yeah, me either, man. Me fucking either. Also, why are the ends of his cape look like Minecraft? Like how they're all squared off like that?
That's a good question.
It confuses me because nobody's fucking jackets are like that. Not even weird trench coats like that.
Yeah, it does look very weird, doesn't it?
Nagito probably thought the same thing. I can help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. His luck really didn't help him here. But even something as small as that. Oh my God. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
Yep.
Then, after a certain amount of time has passed,
One
the
sure
class
has.
trial will begin.
Yay!
Don't tell me.
Why does it look like the Monokuma stuffed animal was also murdered? Did you see that? The one right behind Fuyuhiko? There's blood on it.
God damn it.
It looks like
That's funny.
They killed Monokuma too. There's the hidden Monokuma.
Monokuma!
They killed the hidden Monokuma.
You bastards!
Shut the fuck up, Kenny. South Park Stan looking ass.
Kenny doesn't say that.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like a reference to whenever they killed Kenny. You
Yeah.
bastards.
Correct. Which we both made a reference to that last time.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, I didn't. You did.
Was it that or was it for Nekomaru?
I think it was for Nekomaru.
It was for one of them.
I don't wait. I don't think we made one about Nagito's death.
No, you're right. We're probably too shocked.
Yep. The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
The Nagito's really dead?
I hope Minimaru's like, really dead.
Really?
It's not that he's dead. It's the body discovery. It's not just that he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito is killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? No, it was Monokuma.
Then it's going to start again.
God, I really thought Nagito was going to survive, and I'm sure I said that in the first video in this game. God.
Yeah, I think you did.
Either that or as a meme, I was like, I hope that he dies by the end.
No, because you didn't,
I didn't know how
he was
awful
fine at the beginning.
Nagito was. Yeah, you're right. Huh?
The class trial is going to start soon then, right? Or, right? Then...
Of course.
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey,
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now!
I love the music in this game. I say that every single time. But I love it so much.
Yes, you predicted that he'd survive, and you were wrong.
Yep. To be fair, in retrospect, if I could have changed that once I figured out how Nagito was, I would have said die as a meme.
So, allow me to give you a familiar Monokuma fa. Hold it right there.
It was actually Usami who killed Nagito.
Damn it!
What? Don't get my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Damn.
Hey!
Say something.
Monokuma's gonna beat the shit out of her.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi.
Me?
You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions, anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island?
It's a good question.
I'm sure everyone here wants to know, too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up, too. Enough already. We already know enough to deal with blah, blah, blah. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right?
Yeah, in this weird backwards ass world, we do.
As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right?
Araya, do you think you'd win a game like this?
No.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd have a better chance of surviving than, like, killing someone and getting away with it, but
That's fair.
I'd probably die.
Yeah, I'd kill you
Besides-
first.
Well, I wouldn't let myself be killed by you.
What do you mean? So you'd let yourself be killed by someone else?
Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
You can't just skip past that.
Look, if I was gonna be killed, I'd at least want to be killed by a sexy woman, okay?
What? Do you think there has to be a sexy woman involved in all these?
Well, no, but if there's not, then I'll be sad.
You just commit suicide because there's no sexy woman to kill you?
No, I would just survive.
No, I think you'd get murdered.
Nah, I'd be fine.
Nah, I'd murder you.
No, you wouldn't.
Not within the contents of this game. I mean, just generally, I'd murder you.
No, you wouldn't.
Why not?
I appreciate you saying that, though.
Why would
Means a
you
lot to me.
appreciate me saying that?
Because it shows you really care.
No, it doesn't!
Yes, it does.
It means I want to get the hell off said island, so I'd murder you to get that, you know?
Yeah, and you would not be able to.
Why not?
Because I would be very good at dodging the killer.
I disagree.
I would be able to dodge you.
I'd have a
I would be able
foolproof
to
plan.
hide. Well, what if I locked myself in my room and you couldn't get in?
Well, then I just sit outside your room because you have to get hungry eventually.
Yeah, and you have to leave it eventually, and people have to ask you why you're there eventually.
And I'll just be like, I'm just worried about Araya, that's all.
And then I would not leave until someone else was there.
Well, what if no one else came? I just said that Araya's shy and won't come out unless someone else comes. Or, like, with someone else here. That's what I mean.
Well, then I'll just sit in there.
And just starve to death?
Yeah, and then you won't have killed me.
Well, that's good. I
Unless
mean,
you will have killed
as
me,
long as
maybe,
you're
I don't
dead.
I don't know what Monica would. This is dumb. Can we stop? Okay.
I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Boo-hoo! Looks like you kids are way more behaved than Monomi.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
Kinda depressing.
Ah, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Yes.
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near.
Told you so. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer.
Shit, you're right. I keep forgetting about the timer.
I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
2 days left, Jesus Christ.
But when that timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us?
The killing school trip will be over.
Hey, hey,
If this is finally... If this'll finally be over,
serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they're hatched.
That's not how bears work.
There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
So, once again...
the Monokuma file!
Yay!
Alright, the Monokuma file!
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there.
What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
however,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
True. There's a killer among us. Sus.
Among
Sus.
us.
Jesus Christ.
Among Us ruined humor,
It did.
and I hate it.
Humor is dead.
Humor is dead, and
And Among Us killed it.
it did. But hey, it's in VR now.
I want to play that someday.
I do too, but I don't have a VR headset. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Is his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Kind of just like that fucking spear
Alright.
is in a Nagito.
Yeah, kind of like it. Uh-huh.
First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. As always. Nagito is taller than me. The victim is Nagito Komeeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration, something like that, on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
That's a lot of entries.
I agree.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again? But what's wrong with it? Because there's no, like, implied way of death. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration, I don't fucking know, on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Is it laceration? Cool.
Yeah.
yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate.
Is this our last trial? There were
Good
only
question.
5 in the first game, right?
There were 6 in the first game.
Oh wait, yeah, because there was the very last one. But there's
So
no
the last
secret.
class trial was. Well, yeah, the last class trial was a secret about the school, not a killing.
That's true. But we don't have to figure any of the secrets out in this game, unless they're like, "Why are you here?" is like the main thing, which makes
Yeah, it
zero
doesn't seem
sense.
like it.
I'm sorry, to me that just doesn't make any sense for a trial around it, because we have pretty much zero information here.
True.
So we should investigate first.
This is probably the last killing thing that we're trying to do, though.
See?
Would make sense.
If we don't, then there won't be anything. There won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Yes, you start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Mambo number 5. Oh my god, it's a murdered Monokuma plushie. Oh no! Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. Wait.
No response. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? And why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and go into the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Do you try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
Fuck.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monomi, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Looks like those annoyances are gone.
God, we also have that, like, hard rock version of the theme,
That's true, which is really good.
which immediately has to say that calm down.
Yeah. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Truth bullet. Monokuma plushie has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Fire grenades! Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. There's a lighter there.
There's a lighter there.
It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter is placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Zippos are pretty great.
which means
Zippos are pretty great. I care about good lighters because I smoke weed a lot.
I play with lighters.
Using that,
That's all.
the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting the warehouse on fire.
It caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to this crime scene, but... oil lighter's been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook.
Okay, interesting.
Very. There's the body itself, and we have people to talk to. Let's just look at all the evidence, and then we can talk to everybody. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He's always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Holy shit, there's only 6 people left. And there'll only be five after this.
Yup.
Just like the first game.
Nope, the first game ended with 6 people alive.
Oh shit, you're right. Because the people who survived the first game is Byakuya, who's dead now. Fuck. Byakuya, Hina, Makoto, Kyoko, Hiro, and who's the other person? Oh wait, no, fuck, what was her name? Serial killer lady. She had like a split personality disorder type of thing.
Yeah, Mm-hmm. Do you know it?
I can't remember her name.
Toko.
Toko. I was gonna say something with a T, but I couldn't remember. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. There's a few things. Let's look at the knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Which does make you very suspicious. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer has finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why didn't they need to use a spear at all?
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife has been added to the truth bullet section. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Good question. Burned rope has been added to the truth bullet section. Yeah, we need to look at his face where he's so fucking... He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splatter all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed.
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey,
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
well,
This duct tape has crinkles. It was like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So they were torturing him with his mouth covered. Which means...
Seems like it.
Weren't they looking for information? So he tried to shout with the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
She really is the Kyoko of this game. I know I've said that before, but she is.
Yep.
Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe it's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's also, there's something else that's strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
That's bizarre. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter look like this? Blood on the left hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. I mean, that would mean that he probably had his hand in like a fist whenever it was happening, right? Because like the blood would go everywhere, but then whenever you open his hand, it doesn't like that anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that could explain something. That could be a... Yeah.
Because sometimes whenever you hold your hand in a fist like that, then if you got a bunch of stuff all over, if you open your hand, then the inside of your hand would look fine.
Mm-hmm. Good thought process.
Anyways, Alright, so got the spear. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deep into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and to deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is it your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right?
You
Jay?
definitely just came up with that now. What?
Do you know where you've heard Spear of Gungnir before?
Is that one of the fucking... Is that like a gift we could give to somebody?
I will give you a line that Monokuma says, voice acted from DR1. Come to me, mighty Spear of Gungnir!
Wait, I remember that. I remember him using that at some point.
And then a bunch of spears stab Mukuro disguised as Junko.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, so he just called the spear that.
Interesting.
Hey!
I don't know if you read that, but...
I did. I read it before you started
Okay.
talking.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
Yeah, because that's where all the stuff was.
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell!
I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, with the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it, too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh, that cord's from the spear. Okay, that makes more sense. About the size of a human fist, it's strange that the
'cause it's
section
like a
of the cord
harpoon
doesn't
thing.
have blood. Yeah, doesn't have blood on it. That means somebody... Was he holding it, then?
I mean, from where?
Like, if he was holding the cord, that would explain why his hand was, like, the way that it is.
Oh, from the cord. Yeah, good point.
Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. It could mean that he was using it as a weapon to try to fend somebody off before it didn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of
Alright.
Gungnir has been added to the truth bullet sections of your notebook. Alright. And feet is the last thing. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs were all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? Yeah, but if the duct tape was on him before they started stabbing him and shit, then what was... I don't know. Nagito's were... I already read that. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture runes have been added to the truth bullet section. I guess I'm done with this area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Yeah, I'm glad they talk about this in every game whenever, like, the killing goes on, how they start to get more examining rather than being as freaked out as they were.
Yeah.
My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as ignorable as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
Damn.
Fuck. Now I gotta start asking questions. Oh, Akane's on the left, I'll ask her. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen? This ride to school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go home! Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. Well, what do you mean by something? They could just kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? No way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the last trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. There's nothing else to look at, right? Yeah, okay, good. It's just talking to people.
It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
What doesn't matter?
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that would affect much of anything.
It was clearly written in the Monokuma file the time of death was noon sharp.
Yep. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Well, right now it's
12:30 p.m. I love him. Minimaru is the best character in Danganronpa now. Sorry, Makoto, move over. My king is here. But like,
Damn.
well, obviously what we were doing was standing in there getting ready to watch what we thought was a bomb go off.
So it just happened.
Yeah. So it also has a clock function.
Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill?
Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
Exactly. That's why I really am not sure if it's Sonya or not. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Yeah, that's the problem. I love that guitar in the background, by the way.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's very much a vibe. Anyway, she looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinklers heads that activated put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak?
It's actually pink, but yeah. Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red
It's the
line
color of blood, Jay.
on the ceiling girder. Yeah, I know.
It's the color of blood, and that's why it's red.
No, it's pink in their universe. I don't care.
Yeah, but they call it red.
Everything's
They call blood
pink.
red.
So pink is red?
Guess so.
Whack.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Killer's girl wasn't just killing Nagito. There's been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gotten to the trouble of tying him up with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Alright. Leave. We gotta back
Alright.
up. And we gotta look at the Monokuma panels. There are a lot of tipped up over Monokuma panels. Panel near the curtain of the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason the panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
Oh, so they blocked the door with them. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Those words kind of brushed off everyone's warning to slowly open the door of the warehouse. And that's why it was so hard to open.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Serious. Just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly? Kana ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! Could it be... was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange?
Yes. Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panel's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think it has to be that they knocked something over, making it so that the lighter fell and burned everything, right? That would make sense why as soon as they opened the door that the fire got set.
Yeah, everything caught fire after they opened the door, that's true.
Because they opened the door, then the fire started, and it burned the entire curtain up.
Yep.
Whack. What's
It's a
this?
valid theory.
It's an MP3 player. That's what was playing that loud-ass music. This is an
Yeah.
MP3 player. But the loud-ass music could have been covering the fucking torture that was going on. Shit. But then why would they put duct tape on his mouth if it was so loud that no one could hear him anyway? I don't fucking know. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. It's like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but I used to have an MP3 player. Why was the killer playing music from this? Rip MP3 players, by the way. MP3 player has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So it's... oh wait, there's a thing of boxes over here. It's a good thing that I went back and forth. Tons of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Thank God. Tons of CDs. All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. So now...
Right.
Now we ask Chiaki, because Chiaki knows all.
Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
you are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Hey, yo!
Fuck off, Monokuma.
Hey,
Jesus
yo!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Yes, you were, Kazuichi. No.
Kazuichi, we all know you were the only one who would be thinking that.
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was tasking Hajime.
You're screwing with me.
Oh my, screwing, how lewd. God damn it, Monokuma.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. I knew it. Kazuichi,
God damn it,
you should
Kazuichi.
probably just keep your mouth shut already. Alright, now we ask Chiaki because Chiaki knows all.
Hey, hey.
Is there a problem if Sonia is drenched in soggy?
No, you don't have to worry about it.
But it'd be bad if she caught a cold.
I agree with you on that. Thank you, Chiaki. Now we ask Chiaki because Chiaki knows all. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him, no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? Maybe Baby Man has answers. We'll think about the countdown. Wait, what was that? Think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, because that's all he's thinking about now. Looks like Sonya is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now we've pretty much investigated Nagito's body, I think it's time to ask her. Hey Sonya, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
It's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, are we at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
oh my.
Cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch.
Sonya?
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for something. Someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How do you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However,
That plan was an utter failure.
How was voice acted?
The bomb was not real.
Yeah,
It was
she said
merely a
however,
fireworks display.
and then took forever to continue.
All too
My bad.
well.
Why does she
Jesus
say
Christ,
like,
Sonya.
God damn it, all to hell? Why
She's
is
not
this-
used to swearing.
That's true. She isn't like me, that's true. I have a problem. No, Araya has a problem.
It's true, I do have a problem.
That's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at
Swear
the
too much.
military base were fake.
I see.
I did. As did Monomi as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
What the oh yeah, she's right there in the bottom left. She's just chilling.
Which means
If these bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake.
By the way, imagine if Nagito would have accidentally killed somebody whenever he threw that grenade.
I know, right?
Imagine.
However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
He didn't kill anybody, but we did get to see Kazuichi fly, so that was pretty cool. Because right whenever the bomb exploded, I vividly remember Kazuichi just flying away.
Yep, that's pretty funny.
See?
Yep,
The best panel ever in Danganronpa.
it's true, it's a good one. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. The problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained
Do you
everything.
have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right, I got it. Sonia's account has been added to the Truthful section of your handbook. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues
Alright.
inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time to leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
That it's okay if we leave this place?
It's okay. Minimaru, there's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. To the plushie factory!
Alright, plushie factory time.
Since it's right here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Truck. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed onto this truck were actually firework. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly?
No, it looks like the video's set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? It's the only thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked, there's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I didn't mean to click that again.
Alright.
What's back there? Just the manufacturing equipment again. That's an enormous machine, but it stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. But the Monokuma, because the basket's where that plushie came from. Life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. It looks like there aren't any clues here. Is there anything up top? It's worth looking. Break room. Break room's on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on that floor. On the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Then I guess there wasn't anything to look at here. Let's just talk to Sonia. I'm sure she knows something.
Why?
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well,
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Well, something like that did happen. It was just not in this game.
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Because remember, fucking Mondo was trying to beat the shit out of him, and then he blew up.
Yep.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
So putting bombs in plushies is an act of terrorism. Good to know. Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carefully mess with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy.
What the fuck? All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already.
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
From the final dead room.
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
We already know this.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea.
Why are you acting like you're just now coming up with this? It already happened.
Let's try it.
that is.
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Alright, now that's everything. And now we go to the military base. Wee. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Ghost Amy's still chilling in there. Yeah, we're not gonna get all the pets. That's unfortunate. Alright, I got my pet killed and I'm mad about it. Who's here? Kazuichi? Anything but that. So let's look around at everything. I guess let's just talk to Kazuichi and see if, because that's probably where we're going to get the most important information, because we've already looked at everything else, but I don't know. Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, the guy take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do this. Nope, we're not getting anything useful from Kazuichi. Wait, the big bomb that was on the end of this is gone. That dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teruteru. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. I thought there was something on the front of it last time we were here.
Was there?
I swear to God there was. There probably wasn't, and I'm just imagining it. But I swear there was something there. No, it was during the cutscene that there was something there.
Ah, gotcha.
Because whenever they blew up Teruteru, there was like a rocket on the end of it. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there was enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Truck. Huge supply of guns and other firearms were stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it! What do you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained the knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Tank! The bombs are fake. This might be fake, too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself.
Fair enough, Hajime.
There's really nothing of value here. Oh, wait. No. That's
Nope.
Nope. What? Then why did they tell us to come here?
You might have to progress time, but there's nothing there.
Fair enough. Now
Alright,
now it doesn't
Nezumi
matter about the
Castle and
pets, so I
Nagito's
can
cottage.
so now I can run as much as I want.
Yeah, I mean, there still might be time.
Not really.
Uh,
Well, it depends how much running we have left.
I think we have time.
Nezumi
If I
Castle's on the
probably,
fourth island.
if I recall correctly.
Well, who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Neo. Yo, look, it's Chuck E. Cheese! Charles
It's Chuck E.
Entertainment
Cheese.
Cheese!
Oh my God, it's Charles Entertainment Cheese. You're so correct.
Fuck you, Matt Pat.
Nezumi Castle interior.
Baby Man's here!
Baby Man is here. Are we gonna do all of Deadly Life in one video?
Probably.
Wow.
Spear with a flashy ornament on it is flat hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Well, we're being very efficient, to be fair. Just as I
This is true.
thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weird weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spirit gun gear? Huh? Monokuma would totally come
Gun
up
gear.
with a lame name like that. Huh?
Wow, there's a barking dog in the bathroom
There-
background.
there is.
I said Gungnir. Gungnir.
Gunneer?
Gungnir.
Gungnir.
Gungnir, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how that's spelled.
Spear of Gungnir.
Why is Robin freaking out? I'm gonna go check on Robin. I'll be right back. Anyways, continuing. Gungnir. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife? Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be this easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose a spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I feel this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. To the cottage! Bye, baby man. Bye, baby gangsta man. We zoom in.
We do be zooming. So
What's
what's
on
the
his
last
tie?
location?
I've never looked at his tie before, but there's like a design on it that I've never like paid attention to.
Okay, so it might not let you do it, but try when you get to the when you get to the first island, going to the market.
Okay. Meow.
Meow 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 meow.
We zoom in for real, for real. There's no engine on his fucking legs, Araya.
Just fill in the space, even though we're cutting it out.
We are?
Probably the travel time, right?
Cringe.
It's a long time.
That is a long time, you're right.
Okay, Rocket Punch Market.
It's to the left, I think.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably somewhat, maybe. Ranch.
Let's just test. Oh wait, it'll let us go here, yeah.
Hey, so let's go to the Rocket Punch Market and grab us some water bottles.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
Because we got a ton of mana coins.
How many water bottles do you think we can grab?
10.
10?
We need 10 of them. Yeah. Each one adds 1 heart on the hope meter.
Yeah, but I want to max out the amount of bottles I have because there's no more free time, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, but we only will be able to get 1 more pet maybe.
Yeah, but it'd still be funny to have a fuck ton of water bottles.
Fair enough. Do you want to get 400 water bottles?
Why not?
Or 613 water bottles?
Oh wait, but we're gonna be stuck doing this forever. It's not like it'll
Yeah, don't do that. You get 10 of them. 612, you get 612 coins.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just in case I miscounted. Oh wait, we already had
nice.
10.
Wait, we had 10 already?
Yeah, look, quantity means how many we have.
God damn it.
Probably keep going.
That's the funniest shit I've seen all day.
That's your fault. I also blame you for the murder of this thing, by the way.
You didn't clean up the poop when it
But you
got
told me not
high
to.
Spare. Yeah, until it got time to spare.
But you didn't tell me, you kept telling me not to check on it.
I didn't say not to check on it.
Yeah, you did. Shut up.
No, I didn't. I
Shut up.
said.
Monokuma!
I was like, this is fine. Just don't
What,
don't clean the Guget.
what are they talking about?
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go into Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye.
Gross.
I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black beans.
Black beans aren't that sweet.
Black beans are not sweet. Red beans are.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
What does that mean? Valoose? Creep.
No idea. See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage's key is computerized?
Hey,
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. What the oh my god, he did rob Monomi. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so we could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. It's especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well.
Before you click on anything, just a heads up, there is a hidden Monokuma in this room.
There he is.
Yay.
No.
We officially have all of the hidden Monokumas except for 2 from Chapter 4.
Yep. It's pretty
God
awesome.
damn it.
I think the thing we're supposed to look at is here, right? Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be?
Can you let me know if you find any treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
perhaps.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. So it looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch. You can read them since it's Monomi's if you want.
Sure. But I mean, Hajime's the one reading it.
That's fair. Anyway, I guess I'll do it. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary?
It looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continuing on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Excuse me one more time. And right when I was about to give up, My hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Wait, whose is this? Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. Probably panicking because no one believes him. Believes in him, not him. Right? I think that's what that read.
Something like that. No, believes him.
Believes him. Huh?
For something. I don't remember.
Wait, but
Hajime, did
believes
something happen?
believes him about what?
I don't know.
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop and look at my notebook.
Whoa. Out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. You know, I want to start journaling soon. Should I just grab myself a Monomi notebook?
Hell yeah.
That'd be really funny.
Forgive you.
Phew. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey,
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! How you always show up out of nowhere? Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write.
Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
I guess.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
Or have a crush on his little sister like that weird incest bit. Except for in certain anime, but we don't talk about this.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're just getting so serious, but was what Monica said true?
Huh?
You said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote it in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye.
Excuse me.
But hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Monomi's notebook's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Alright.
Let's ask Chiaki questions.
Our time for investigating is winding down.
so
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
It's a bed that comes with the cottage. It looks like the one in my room, but
hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under the bed. Huh. It's the usual place for hiding things.
yeah, like porn. What the fuck?
Hajime! Hajime!
Is that
Go
what
to your room.
Is that what Hajime has under his bed? We should have checked. Well, we should still just check just in case. No expectations, and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
Was Nagito cooking meth?
Walter White?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves.
Mr. Komaeda, we gotta cook.
I can't believe Nagito was Heisenberg all along. These
And
look
I
like
thought
the
he
real
was
deal.
Sans.
Did he get these from the military base?
A gas mask and rubber gloves. He's hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. Peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue and aluminum.
I
A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but what does that mean? This is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows?
Might be too soon to decide that. Piece of poo paper has been added to the truth bullet section in your notebook. And I guess that's everything under the bed. Refrigerator. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There was a thing of meth and... Oh my god, it's the poison from earlier. There really isn't much inside. One thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's knocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe?
Ha 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 ha! Game 1 reference.
Shut the fuck up. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle, okay? Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent. It takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air, breaks down in a minute, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Wait a minute. We weren't allowed to go into that building. You don't think that this was used in there and it was turned into a vapor and that's why we weren't allowed in the building, right?
I mean, it's possible. I don't know how that could have happened, but...
So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
How else would you poison someone other than to death?
You can poison someone to make them sick for a while and not kill them.
I mean, I guess. But usually the end goal in poisoning someone is death.
99%. Well, 87% of the time.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito is able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poisoning must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere in his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and
That's
poison during the class
crazy.
trial? Yeah, probably. Got it from the octagon. Because he could take as much stuff as he wanted.
Yeah. Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Died, I guess. Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning?
See? That's what was used at the thing. I don't know why he used it or how he used it, but it was used.
Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died? If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Monokuma's special poison is added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Alright, now we can look at the bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. Genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they know?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Like porn. Well, that might be true, but
So I leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. No way there's any clues here. I'm sitting here, mouth agape.
Yep, remember?
Yeah, I want to read it. I want to read it so bad.
Now we
I get
can.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
Here we go.
Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one. Well, that shouldn't
No,
be.
well, that file
Hajime.
wasn't the only one I traded from Monokuma. This is another one.
Oh. That seal.
Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and I had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. That's what I'm saying. But it probably is true that he's from the reserve department, whatever. I opened the file, I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly I realized something was strange. This really only has my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. Everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? Turning to the page containing my information, began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. Damn it! There's no denying it. Confirmed that I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? No, keep reading!
Hajime, did something happen?
I just want to know. Ah, well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. Profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Jockey leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay, good. I was about to say there's something else in there. Hold on.
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
no, 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 no,
There's
no.
supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
No.
What were you talking about?
This is gonna be. It's gonna be like, why is another name put in for Nagito?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Okay. Thank God. I was so scared.
Not quite, Jay.
So Nagito isn't. Nagito is a different person from Makoto.
Maybe.
I was so scared.
That was very funny to watch.
Because I'm sure you knew what I was thinking.
I wasn't sure actually until you said it.
What do you think I was talking about? What would else would I be talking about?
I mean, you either could have been talking about Nagito or Byakuya.
That's true.
Either one made sense.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Oh God.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think you might be the traitor?
That's what Nagito thought. No, it's not just because of his name isn't written in here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in this killing school life at Hope Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on the island, God, looking at old Byakuya compared to new Byakuya is very weird.
It's true.
No matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but... What? Okay. Cool, okay. It'll be fine. What you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
We're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think that surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
But what do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate impost. That wasn't really Byakuya. Wait. No, they can't do this to me again. Not again. It was actually Chunka.
Ultimate imposter, huh?
Ultimate imposter. Wait. What was the... No, she was the ultimate soldier. That's right. Because I started to think about Mukuro for a split second.
Yep.
But she's the ultimate
Ultimate
soldier.
soldier.
Mukuro... The secret 16th student.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hidden somewhere inside the school. Watch out for her.
The amount of times we heard that in that game.
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tagami.
Holy shit. A fake? So that means Byakuya's okay.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist.
So you're just assuming it's a he, huh? Damn.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Maybe he took he, him pronouns when he started impostoring as Byakuya.
Fuck the patriarchy.
It like changes based on who he's impostoring.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody.
That's true.
No, I agree. Use they them pronouns for the ultimate imposter. That's his talent. Boo-hoo! I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Tagami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool.
Boo-hoo! His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time?
Still.
But he couldn't help it,
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent.
Is that why I'll never escape music? This is very unfortunate.
The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you.
True.
You can't do anything else except rely on that talent.
I feel that way except about this YouTube channel. Because I keep trying to escape, but I can't.
Oh, I want to escape.
There is no escape. Only more YouTube videos.
You can escape if you want.
How? Where's the door?
It's behind you.
But that's a window.
Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time?
That's you, Jay.
I don't remember how to do a Byakuya voice. It's like just being an asshole. But he wasn't an asshole in this game, so his voice was different. That's weird.
What about his voice?
Remember in the first game he was kind of an asshole, and so he had like a snarky kind of voice. But
Well, his voice actor is the same.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
the exact same voice.
I know. I don't remember. I don't think I
I don't
changed
remember
my
if you
voice.
changed it or
I don't
not.
think I did, but whatever. I'll just
I
do.
don't think you did either.
I think I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monomi or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably.
I think it's bizarre that he's like a separate entity from the Future Foundation is this game, because in the first game he seemed like he was more closely tied. He just seemed like in the first game that he had such like a more fucking like close tie to it. Does that make sense? Like it seemed
The
like
Future Foundation?
Monokuma did, or it felt like it did at the time.
There wasn't a Future Foundation in the first game.
That's true. It just felt like he was.
didn't hear.
It just felt like he was more tied to like whatever crazy tragedies were happening in the world and stuff. You know.
Yeah, Monokuma felt a lot more like the only other force than the students.
That's right.
Well, in this one, it feels like there's Monokuma and there's also the Future Foundation.
Exactly. It just feels like there's two separate entities this time. It's weird. Well, as Monokuma was saying, Hope's Peak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of her handbook.
Boo-hoo-hoo, it's dripping with despair, isn't it? You waste your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Excuse me for a moment. Well,
Bum, 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 bum. I love doing that. It's like my favorite thing in the entire world. I'm gonna have to like download that sound and just play it randomly in other series after we're done with Danganronpa, because I don't know what I'm gonna do without it. Like I need to get a stream deck just so I can do that.
that's great. I love it.
What'd you
That
do?
can
if
be
just-
your like, oh my god, if you ever stream, that can be one of your notification sounds for like a donation or a subscription. And then every time you go bum bum bum.
Yeah,
bum.
but what if I got like really good at it and like I constantly got donations and stuff?
Then you'd make it a harder and harder threshold to get to.
Like bum 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 bum. Do I have to start spamming it over and again?
Harder and harder threshold. Like eventually you'll need to have subscribed for a certain number of months, or
Yeah.
or donated a certain amount. Or
Being rich and famous is gonna be hard. Huh? That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Well, that's new.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go
Time
up
is
and
an
down,
illusion
but
that
time
helps
will
things make
inevitably
sense.
run out, right? That's
So
why
we're
we
always
gotta
living
cherish
in
time.
the
There is nothing
present
more
tense.
wasteful than wasting time.
seems
So,
unforgiving
time's
when
up.
a
We
good
will
thing
begin the last class trial. So please
But you and
gather
I
at
will
Monokuma
always
Rock.
be back then.
This is gonna be the most depressing elevator ever.
Yep.
I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on
Based
the
on
time,
the time limit.
this might
That's-
definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think.
I agree with you on that. I mean, when you have a Galaga pin in your hair, anything's possible. Can I get a Galaga pin in my hair, please?
I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
Or a Monokuma pin or something? That'd be cool. Monokuma pin. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. So I can't see who killed Nagito.
still,
Well, you don't have to worry much.
Huh?
Worry so much.
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. To Monokuma Rock.
To Monokuma Rock.
To the right. I'm so smart and awesome.
That you are, Jay.
Stop agreeing with me when I say egotistical stuff, you bitch. God, this is depressing.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
You're making me depressed.
So it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard says so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. But we've been tricked every step of the way. Fuck me, I need to stop doing that. There's no way I can believe that so easily. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is this one saying it, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after we deal with this class trial. I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. You've never been useful in a class trial. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
Damn right, stupid rabbits should just shut up. Poor Monomi. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness on your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
But what's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Mario. It'd be annoying if you start talking during the trial.
Aw, fine.
Still.
No, no more
Sigh.
Mini Mario during the trial. I don't want to be in the trial anymore.
Somehow I understand what Monomi is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth that awaits us in the end.
I love it so much. Out comes the escalator. I opt that we change every set of stairs in everyone's home and every set of stairs ever into escalators.
Ah, yes. The power consumption.
Yes. Fuck the environment. This is the end. Kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. I feel like everyone would die from head trauma if it shook that much. It's not very right. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
6 of them. Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Where down we go, go, go. That's such a good song. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's just called Way Down We Go, but it's such a good song. Ah! The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. No way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during class trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the one who survived needs to stand and fight. The ones who survived need to. We must fight. Ding. And then the door slowly opened. Bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? I don't think despair has a light. I think it's more dark. I love the fact that the environment changes.
Well then, now that the
Chatterbox
Nagito is gone,
There are only 6 of you left.
there are only 6 of you left.
Enough, just fucking start this already. Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Didn't I tell you he said it? This is the end.
Now then.
Now then, let's get this class trial started.
Killing!
Viva
This
killing.
is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
What? It's the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Naoto Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he even helped despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for good. For hope, not good. I mean, probably both. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... God, there's so many people! No way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Bang, 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 bang. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. Killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair life, we need to reach the truth. And Monokuma says this is really the last class trial. It's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. And yes, I would very much like to save. Thank you. And that's it. This is the
And that's it.
This is quote unquote the last one.
Quote unquote the last one.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Case 5.
Case
Gotta
5.
solve the mystery of Nagito's murder.
God, that's nuts. That went by
I know,
really
right?
fast.
Yeah, that Deadly Life was pretty short, I think.
Especially compared to other ones that we've had. But also, I think the least has happened during this Deadly Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like last Deadly Life, remember, we also had to do the whole Nagito section?
Yep, there was a
We
lot
played as a dead person for the first time in Danganronpa. Finally got to play
He
as one of the
survived
victims.
Russian roulette in hard mode right before he died.
Yep. Imagine if you put 6 in. No, I've already made that joke. Putting 6 in and the gun jamming. That would be really fucking
Yeah.
lucky. Yeah, that's nuts. Knowing that that wasn't really Byakuya is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really interesting. It makes sense why he was so different.
It's true.
Because Byakuya would not react that way, and I'm glad that it wasn't just me thinking that he wouldn't react that way. Like that just legitimately wasn't him.
Yeah, it wasn't his character.
Yeah, because his character would have just been an asshole. At
Yep.
first I thought it was because of the character development, but if memory was erased, then there would be no character development.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's nuts.
I know, right? It's crazy.
That's a really cool thing. But anyway, that was... Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed.
Next one is trial.
We're gonna start the trial.
Yep.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Nagito.
Who do you think it is?
I think they want me to think it's Sonya.
Yeah.
I don't know who it actually was. I think this is gonna be really fucking... Like, what's the word? Wait, who was doing the 5th island? No, it wasn't... Wait.
I don't remember who was doing the 5th island, but I know Sonya was on
Chiaki
the 5th
was
island,
doing
even
the
though she
5th
supposed to be
island.
in the-
Chiaki was doing
Ah.
the 5th island.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it was Chiaki. Because if Chiaki's gone, then I'll cry.
Yeah.
But also, everyone's favorite character in this game is dead. So their second favorite character might
Everyone's
also
favorite
be-
character?
Well, except for me. Nagito.
I think, like a fair amount of people's favorite character, but...
Everyone I've talked to has said Nagito is their favorite character.
But you talk to some weirdos, Jay.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's my point.
Weirdo. I bet you put
Alright.
the milk in before the cereal.
No, I don't.
Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Comment down below. Tell us what you thought. Subscribe and post notifications if you want to see what we're doing next. Subscribe. Oh, wait, I already said that. Join the Discord. There's some pretty cool people there, and you can interact with both of us. We're really cool people.
Yeah, the Discord's great. Do join the Discord.
Discord is great. There's going to be some great arguments to be
wonderful.
had because I've argued a ton in there.
Great discussions.
Very great discussion. A very, like, progressive discussions, you know? Like, we always come to some crazy good conclusions in there.
Sure.
Join the Reddit. I want to see some dank memes. I don't even care if they're based around us. Just dank memes are fun. I'm so proud of Mariah for making that, by the way. Follow the TikTok because I'm gonna dance at 100 and 200. One's gonna be the 100 is the Luddy, and 200 is the dance from Love Is War. Follow the Twitter.
that is a thing we're doing.
Follow the Twitter before it
Jay's
goes up in flames.
If it hasn't already.
I hope it has. I don't think this. Oh yeah, the Patreon. We would like money, pretty please, with a me on
Yes,
top.
money would be pog.
Money would be very pot because we could do more stuff.
We could do more stuff. It would be great.
It would be very
no
great.
pressure though.
Very much pressure. You see that cylinder's like spinning there? Yeah, you can you can assume what'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also follow the Instagram because we might post a picture there again. Anyways,
Maybe
hope you
someday.
guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you, and we will see you in the next one.
Love y'all. Bye.
I'm excited for this class trial. It's gonna be great. Bye.